here. Okay. So... Cool. Okay. Oh, be quiet over here. Okay. As a little bit of a preview of 6.6.2.a, I'm going to cover a few little things at the beginning of the stream, and then I'm just going to go switch over to Special Edition and play normally. So, first things first, one of the main things that's going to happen in 6.6.2.a is the Minish Mage's cap. So here's the model for the Minish Mage's cap. Looks really nice. Turned out really well. And my character is wearing it currently. So this is pretty much... Well, he should probably put on some more clothes. There we go. This is pretty much what the new hats will look like. Minus the gem and everything. So we're getting a redesign of the hats in 6. At some point. Possibly not this update, but at some point. And what the Minish Mage's cap does is, in certain places, you'll be able to access certain things. So, oh cool, this doesn't work. That's probably for the best, honestly. There's certain doors that you'll be able to access using only the Minish Mage's cap. So, for instance, there's this door that... It's not finished, so I haven't put it into position. But you'll be able to access it, and it says, this can only be opened using ancient diminishing magic. So, when you try to access it without the Minish Mage's cap, it doesn't work. and if you access it with it, then it pops you into one of the new Minish dungeons. So this one is finished. This is going to be the Minish dungeon that holds the Earth element. Yeah, HDT physics for floppy hats. I would not be opposed to that. And yeah, they're getting redesigned. So this is the... Oh, I should probably turn collision back on. This is the Minish dungeon that I'm calling Hidden Pipes. The idea with this is that it's like the hidden pipe system behind the wall in Itnamzand that's been enchanted with Minish magic. So these are meant to be like that's meant to be a normal sized piston, is just bigger. But you're smaller. That's the... I need to fix that. That's not normal. I'll have to move that down. It's because it's misaligned. That's easy. So, you like use this thing as like an elevator, and then you run up here, and there's buttons, and I've labeled each button, and I've done this in Aquatic Passage as well. So this is the 4th button, and this is the 1st button. You can see because there's little tiny subtle hints. There's 1 bump here, and there's 4 bumps over here. So that means that's the 4th button, and that's the 1st button. Oh, jeez. I might have to fix that. Because that's a lot of fall damage. But you get the idea. So the way that it'll work is this thing will be accessible. You'll be able to come up and interact with it, and you'll be like, what the heck, I can interact with this thing. But then it'll tell you that you need ancient diminishing magic. So I'll run through that dungeon really fast. I'll just bypass these doors. I might put something near it, but I don't know. There's a broken Dwemer sphere in front of it. But I'm also tempted to just not care. So anyway, you get through this. There's like a puzzle of clicking and buttons and all that crap, and there's steam. Perfect timing, and then you find this bad boy, and there's a key inside that then allows you to unlock this door. And this door leads to the Itnamzand cache, which is actually it's hidden on the local map, but it's right... So that's the doorway to enter the pipes, and then this is where you end up. And the muddy chest will have the earth element inside. And since I am not able to do all 4 Minish dungeons, I have integrated the earth element already, and I probably could just like cut it somehow, but I also don't want to, because this is it's meant to be a snapshot, so there will be deliberately beta incomplete things. So I put in this chest a plea for patience. This artifact is a part of a set of many, but the rest remain hidden. Please be patient, the rest will appear in due time. So 6.6.2.a will not be like a lot of other updates. It is technically complete and it's functional, but it's not quote-unquote complete, because it's meant to be beta. It fixes bugs and adds some beta elements. And the Minish Mage's Cap is not required to access older dungeons. It's only required to access these specific dungeons. Like the Hidden Pipes, it's going to be required for the four dungeons that have the elements. And then probably some other ones here and there. So, like, some of them will require it and some of them won't. I'm not going to make it a requirement for the existing ones. It's going to be a requirement for some new ones. So it'll just be like a bonus Minish dungeons that you use it to access. There's some other stuff that has been added. I'll have to look at the change log to be absolutely sure. Where did you come from? But one thing that I'm testing for another Minish dungeon is this skeleton man over here. He's not going to be this size. He's going to be much larger. He's going to be the standard 50 times larger. So there's going to be a Minish dungeon where there's a skeleton guy who saw a chest, a tiny little chest, and he's like, what is that? And he's like reaching in to try to get it, but then he met an untimely end. So one of the new Minish dungeons to get one of the elements will be you walking around like inside this guy's bones and around his bones. These will be much larger. This is 10 times, so they'll be 5 times larger than this. This was just testing to make sure that I could get like the pose right. That I don't know what I'm doing with it. I'm just testing it for who knows what. And this is, of course, the testing how like BMOS work and how they do their stupid garbage. Let's check what else. Let me look at the change log, just so I can show off a little bit more, and then we'll switch to actual gameplay. Uh, 6.6.2.a is almost done, so I will be releasing it sometime soon. I hope to have it out by the end of the month. I've done almost everything in my plans. I might add a second Minish dungeon just so we have 2 elements instead of 1. That way I get the elements done faster and people don't complain and break down my door. Some of this stuff might have to wait until the next snapshot, but I want to try to get the snapshots out faster than normal updates. They're just like Minecraft snapshots in that they are functional, but beta, very much beta, and I'll try to make that abundantly clear in the write-up, or not in the write-up, the on the mod page. So the water rod has been added. I've finished all 4 shadow pockets that I'll be adding. I've added more craftable spell tomes at the monster altar, and I've added the royal guard and royal equipment, so I could probably show those off. And then in terms of the change log, trying to see, a lot of it is bug fixes. Luminous stone recipe that I meant to add but forgot to. The Pictograph runes is something that I want to do. A lot of it is bug fixes and like balance changes. The biggest newest thing is the Royal Broadsword. That's pretty... yeah, that's actually... the Water Rod and the Royal Broadsword are the biggest... the 2 main new things in this update. The rest is bug fixes and tweaks. So I have a little bit of a cold, which may or may not be obvious. I'm mostly recovered. 5, 7. Oh, that's not a 7. And then Hylian Royal Shield. PA. PB. So here's the Royal Guard Shield. There's a Royal Guard Shield. I might... the back looks a little odd, but that's pretty good. That looks really good. I like the color of the leather. And then the Royal Broadsword looks excellent. And the Royal Guard Broadsword looks heckin' dope. There's another thing, another new thing that I'll be adding. Let's equip these just to show them off. Yeah, those look really nice. It looks good in first person, it's just that inventory thing looks a little funky on the back. The front looks good, the back looks good. Yeah, so like they should be fine. Yeah, there's a little, you can kind of see the, oh, maybe not. No, that's actually the texture. I thought it was like pixelated. Once it's out, then you can do your tweaks. There's one more thing that I'm really excited about. And I've been working on it for a bit. I need to get the Lens of Truth to actually do this. So, got the Shadow Temple. Everyone's favorite temple. Do I have a torch by any chance? I do not have torch. Okay, maybe not. Oh, I could probably just steal one from one of those guys. Okay. Oh, do you not have a torch, Mr. Man? Okay, this guy, I can take his torch. Hello. There we go. Okay. And let's just TCL through all this. So, there's this hallway, and normally we would go through here and we would see this. Actually, no, we wouldn't see this. This is actually new. This wall was not here before this update, but it kind of looks just kind of like it's there. How's it going? Like, still need to fix that script so people don't get their stuff stolen by it if they shoot you with an arrow. Welcome to the stream. I'm showing off something that I'm really excited about for 6.6.2.a. So these are new. These lights are new. They're unique assets, and this wall is new. And it just kind of like, okay, it's a little alcove. How neat. But if we add the Lens of Truth, Let's try the armor version. Reveals a door. We've got our first Sheikah shrine. Oh, there's a little bit of a... Oh, no, that's actually normal. And this is where one of the pieces of the magic mirror is going to be. I might replace this with a different item, because the shadow... Well, this is essentially an ebony sword. I guess it's okay for the Shadow Temple. I don't know, I'm not sure. But there's also a legendary pictograph, Impa's Grave. But this area is not nav-meshed yet. There is... Because if you're familiar with the Talo Neg Shrine from Breath of the Wild... I don't know if it's even in here. There's something missing. So... I need to tweak it just a little bit. But you'll encounter one of these guys in the Talo Neg Shrine. It's not the same as in Breath of the Wild. I haven't done the Stalkers yet, but I do have the Skywatchers. The only drawback is currently that's a little funky. Come on, use your thing again. Oh, that actually works. That's not bad. Yeah, cool, awesome. So that's actually working. Awesome, so I guess that's... Alright, you can... Yeah, so the Guardian Skywatcher is finished, and pretty much ready to go. And we'll be able to see it in the next update. So let's switch to Special Edition. And yeah, I did use the Alien tile set and retexture it because it's similar enough to the Sheikah stuff from Breath of the Wild. Yeah, and they're only going to expand from here. So the Guardian Skywatcher will be the first type that we encounter, and then I'll be adding more as time goes on. Definitely Scouts, and I really want to do Stalkers. They just won't look exactly the same, because nothing will. And Skyrim Special Edition is taking its sweet time loading. It's a different Alien tile set. It's not the Alien tile set from Special Edition. It's a different one that's a modder's resource. And I think came out a long time before Anniversary Edition. Okay, so when we last left our hero, Miranda, she was fiddling around in the archive. So I'll be running around taking pictures of things and collecting items. My guess is that Bethesda has more or less abandoned Legendary Edition, so they probably won't get around to it. I know I have some already. I need to get East March. The Pale Secret Grotto has a really cool feature. There's this like holographic hard light sort of thing. I forget what this even is. White plane, yeah. So I made this, and it's sort of like a fancy glass or high-tech super whatever, so that you can actually see down into the Pale Secret Grotto without there needing to be water. Okay, so East March Secret Grotto. This will be fixed in 6.6.2 A. Rift Grotto. Rorikstead. Do I have one? I think I already have the Rorikstead. Nope, I need the Rorikstead Grotto, and I believe the Winterhold Grotto. Nope, I'm good on Winterhold. Solstheim Grotto, did I need that? Nope, I'm good on Solstheim. And this trap should not work. Good. Good, good, good. That would be awkward. This is Hofengar. Okay, so I need to get the Reclaimed Shrine. Okay. Make that happen. Here's the Winterhold Secret Grotto. Wrecked ship. Ah! There we go. Alright, so don't want to spend too much time in the archive. I just want to get stuff done. So, I might as well use Farore's Pearl to just run around to the different secret grottos. And just complete all that right off the bat. Okay, so Farore's Pearl, Secret Grotto. Let's go west and do Hofengar because of Reclaimed Shrine. Yes. So if you swim to the bottom of the Winterhold Secret Grotto, you'll see some Zora architecture. That is intentional, so there will eventually be an expansion to it. It's heavily implied that the Winterhold Secret Grotto is Zora's domain. So there's definitely some room for some excitement there. How's it going, everybody? Oh, I'm warm. It's gotta be Latimer's scintillating personality. Yeah, so the Sapphire Dungeon will be there, probably. I don't know yet, but there will be something there. It'll probably be the Sapphire. Brambleberry has arrived. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Oh, I should probably go over there. Oh, wait, no, I think I've already been over there. Alright, let's take a pictograph. Alright. I believe I have... Yes. Oh! Okay, I must have updated some mod, and now it does that. It must be True HUD or something. Cold Strongbox. Just double quadruple checking that I have everything from here. You have to be in a very specific spot. That's what the pictograph runes are all about. There's specific cells that the script looks for. There's like... And it's kind of funky, so I'm gonna add the pictograph runes to make that a little more straightforward. But that's coming in 6.6.2.a. That's my last priority. No, I could have done it that way, but it would be tricky to make it look at the right thing for the distance. Hello, welcome to the stream. And I could always, I could look at the script to make sure...
Good to see you again, friend.
It's good to see you. And, like, I could tweak it, maybe, but I'm not sure. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I think the cell is a better approach because... Yeah, the runes will be fine. I don't want to rehash anything that I don't need to rehash. I need to get a Skyrim map for my new office because I literally just looked up and my eyes autofocused to where my map used to be in my old room, and it was there, and it wasn't there, and I was just like, oh, there's no wall, and there's no Skyrim map, so I'm gonna get a Skyrim map and I'm gonna put it in my new office. Because I was just so used to looking up and seeing that map. There's plenty of room in here. I could put it somewhere nice. Yeah. Gotta rewire the brain case. Oh, like Gold Skulltula. That's nice. Alright, let's use the pictograph box. Pictograph requires paper. That's okay by me. Hello. What do you mean I don't have enough magicka? Oh, whatever. Oh. Yeah, I'll have to prepare my, I'll have to prepare my inbox for all of the streams of ideas that people will be like, oh, why don't you add this slipper from Tears of the Kingdom? We need the legendary slipper. Ow, ow. What in God's green planet? That was, insane. I need a mirror shield. You should add the slipper of the stable hand. It would be really cool. Okay, Great Fairy's over. I can't, I need to fix the mirror shield. Okay. How about this? Let's get the... Man, those Skulltulas are really good at aiming. They can spit sideways. No. Listen here, you. Yeah, it doesn't even enter your inventory. That's how, like, legendary it is. Alright, I'm just gonna use this ice arrow. Got the new fancy ice arrow models. To be yours for 5 easy payments of $14.95. I mean, it tracks. The hover boots look like slippers. Alright, Wizrobe. Wizrobe robes. I just took them. Hello. Poes are supposed to be weak to arrows, so hopefully this helps. Hey, there you go. That. There's a dead Tektite. Seen better days. Oh, actually, you know what? That's actually a really good potion. Oh, hello. Nameless Red. Nope, not you. Oh, I also have shouts that I could be using. Really? Hello? That's some script lag for you. Alright. Nameless Red. Nameless Red Essence. That's important. I don't know if I need to nerf the... I think the nerf... The way to counteract a Wizrobe is a mirror shield. Oh, hello. Would you stand up? As for transferring my fix for the particles, I don't know if I actually did fix it, but I made an attempt to have their script check whether their cell is loaded, and if it's not, then it's it disables the effect. So, like, it forces the effect to end. Hey, Lizalfos. Common soldier, don't need it, don't want it. Let me double check, because the whole reason I came here was the Eastmarch Secret Grotto to get the picture. Yeah, I know it requires paper. I thought I grabbed that. Oh, I did that before I died and lost my progress. Storage. Paper. Always ask about toilet paper. No! I tricked myself with my own trap! Okay, so we did the Eastmarch Secret Grotto. I believe I need the Rorikstead Grotto. Someday these will be replaced with their own custom models. That will hopefully be unique and special. And everyone will love them. Okay. Farore's Pearl. Secret Grotto. Another thing I want to do is redo this menu system. Not using like complicated other external mods. I just want to do my own thing with it. Works then. Bag case. It's up there with the bomb bag. It's something that is slightly intriguing, but a mask case. It's not a no, but it's probably unlikely because you can favorite them. And they only weigh like 1 unit each. So like I don't think it would add that much. A bomb bag is sort of different because you want to have a lot of bombs, but you only have one all-night mask. And you can favorite it. Plus you have Nayru's Pearl, so you could just make part of it a mask case. Alright. Minecraft crit! Oh. Oh, I should level up. Ah, there it is. Well, if you want it, put it on the spreadsheet. It has to be put on the spreadsheet or I'm not looking at it. I have gotten a lot of flack for that lever because gamers don't look up. Hey guys, how are you hanging? Having a good time? Ooh, Dusk Relic. Armo Sword, which I don't think I need. And there won't be anything in here, but... Minimize our weariness. That one's empty. Oh, that's actually not what you want. It's not what I want, what I really, really want. Okay. I got the Rorikstead Secret Grotto. Oh. The question is, do I have, like, Water Temple and Aquatic Passage? Aqua. I do not have Aquatic Passage. Rorikstead. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird because the refraction effects on the crystals work in LE and not SE. It's frustrating. Okay, do I have a fairy that I can use? I do not. But I might have Scroll of Candlelight. I also don't have. Okay. Aquatic Passage. Gonna get the Water Temple, because I assume... Ooh. I haven't done any of the raid battles yet. Been meaning to try to do that, but, like... I have other things going on. Oh, jeez. This lady is dying. This lady is... She needs the golden scale. This lady. Okay, well, we're just gonna hope for the best. Just drink a potion. Drink a potion underwater and you'll be fine. Ah! No, drink another potion. Just drink more water. That's the solution. There we go. Okay. I think there might be another... No, it's just another one. Okay. Oh, forgot that it wasn't loaded yet. I also need to sleep so that I can restore or level up. Aqua. Got Aquatic Passage. Temple. Do I have Water Temple? I do not have Water Temple. I'm really excited about the Water Temple expansion that will be coming soon-ish. The Ancient Cistern. I've already like started working on a map and everything. Is this the place? I think it is. Did I do that again? Oh, I have two okay. Oh, that's right. One of these days I might do something to make it so that these are restored to their original state. So, like, once you defeat that Yiga, and then you come back or something. Nope, not you. Oh, jeez. No, 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 no. Okay, we're not doing that. I know this is cheating. Oh, no. I should just let it happen. Just let it happen. I had an autosave when I left the armory, so I'm good. Yeah, I haven't played Skyrim legitimately in months. So, like, I'm too used to just doing testing and then just going, Let's do torch. Thank you. This is definitely one that will be handy to have the yeah. Be handy to have the pictograph marks. And I have fixed this. Where is it? That little thing right there, I fixed it. And its brother over here, I fixed that for the next update. Out of the way! River's aura. Why am I going all the way down? Like, where am I headed? We. Oh my god, jeez. Alright. I think I'm going to make a note because I should make it possible to change a pictograph into a blank pictograph. I'll have to do that through a script because there's no way in hell I'm making 140 recipes. Alright. Forest Temple. Shadow... No, not the Shadow Temple. What the hell is the other temple? There's another one. Oh, it's the secret... Yeah, it's the secret water temple one. No, I fixed that. The hover boots. I changed that. Still need that one. It's not vital, but it's nice. Spirit Temple. Oh, Spirit Temple Library. That's the next one. So that would be Reach Secret Grotto. Oh! I swear to Reggie. Okay, I need to cure that. Yeah, it's just a check on the enchant to not function while they're underwater. Secret Grotto, West, Reach. The problem was that people were like skyrocketing and then breaking out of dungeons. So I had to get rid of it because it was starting to break the game. I might have what I need to make a cure disease potion. I'll have to look. Creation, alchemical, cure disease. Yep. There. Now I don't be vampire no more. In hindsight, I could have just used that one. This alchemy lab. Do I have the Reach Secret Grotto? I do have the Reach Secret Grotto. Okay, so I need to get to... Oh, hello! Oh. She is here. Here she is. She has been dismantled. It was just kind of silly to me. Like, she was using NPC animations. She was just an NPC dressed up in dwarven armor with, like, steam effects. If she was an actually proper, like... She also was just out of nowhere. There was no context for her. She was just kind of there. If she was an actually, like, female-designed dwarven centurion or something, that would be one thing, but she wasn't. She was just here. Yeah, make them CBBE support, too. I think I have this one. Yeah. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, that's why I put it in. It does fit very, very well. Oh, I need to have this lady take a nap. Keep forgetting to level her up to level 42. Apologies for the nose blowing. Still coming down from a cold. Skyrim, come on. Thrilling. There we go. Gosh, autosave takes 10 billion years. Oh, hey, Keese. Even though it's been years, I still enjoy shooting Keese with arrows. Because it used to be that you couldn't. Oh, doing some yoga. I remember somebody reported the male Gerudo in here as a bug. And that just made me laugh. He's just so, like, out of place. Well, he's so strange and... Oh my gosh. He's so unexpected. That's the word. This guy, this male Gerudo vampire with a beard is so unexpected that people are just like, what? And somebody reported him as a bug. Yeah, I can't believe I'm still going with Relics of Hyrule. Like, I will be phasing out this series at some point. Because, you know, this is the first time I played it in months. So I might do, like, Relics of Hyrule streams once in a while with Skyrim. But anyway, but yeah, like, the mod is almost 10 years old. And I'm flabbergasted that I've kept it going so long, and I still have tons of ideas, so I'm glad people are enjoying it. A lot of people have told me that it's a staple of their load order, that they like, don't play without it, and that's just like, oh, hello. That's just amazing to me, that I've made something that people like so well, that they don't remove it from their load order and they always play with it. Yeah, one of the something I want to do is switch to like mod reviews. So like people could submit mods to me and I could like look at them on stream. Alright. Oh my god. That's a really long time. That you're aware of those home movies. Oh man. Yeah, the Star Wars. Yes. Wow. I mean, that's incredible. I didn't know that anybody watched those. Get out of my face. I never did finish the Alice in Wonderland thing. Like, I kept meaning to, and maybe one day, but a lot of things happened with the Alice in Wonderland thing. One thing that happened was Relics of Hyrule. I started doing Relics of Hyrule a lot more. So that was one thing that happened. Did I not loot the male Gerudo? Oh no, that's right. The key is down there because I'm a mean boy. So with the Alice in Wonderland thing, I mean, obviously I still want to finish it. I have 2 chapters left. And once in a while I'll get a comment from like a teacher who says, I really wish you would finish this because I show this to my class every year. But I got a new mouse, which was one thing. And it made it harder to... It's really stupid, but like the new mouse made it harder to make the artwork. And then I was getting into doing Relics of Hyrule a lot more, and then I was also going through a very stressful period in my life. And so it was just kind of delayed. And it kept getting delayed, and then I finally did Chapter 11 after like a year or 2. And the first comment I got was, "It's about time." And that just took the wind out of my sails, and screw that person. But it just came at the worst possible time. Oh, you know what? I think Winter Moon got this key. Yeah. So I'll have to add it. Or hack it. Because he has the key. He has all the keys. So one of these days I might get back to what I call Project Carol. But I have a job now, and I have a wife, I have a house, and all these other things that I have to take care of. Here's a reference. A pot. Doesn't have a rupee, and it has a rupee beside it. Great gem. Dark essence, thank you. I hear you. Ooh. Yeah, and Project Carol was not meant to be the final name. It just kind of stuck, and I wanted to do more things because, like, more than just Alice in Wonderland. I wanted to do Alice in Wonderland, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and Through the Looking Glass. Through the Looking Glass is my favorite of the 2, and I wanted to do both of them. And not only that, I wanted to do some other stuff from Lewis Carroll's work. Alright. For some reason, it's only... It's not detecting the... Alright, that's not good. It's not detecting the library. Conditional pictographs. Not detecting conditions. Yeah, I'll have to fix that. It worked in testing. I know for a fact that it worked in testing. But anyway, yeah, so Lewis Carroll was very prolific, more so than people realize. This is one of my jams, by the way, is Lewis Carroll. So he wrote Alice in Wonderland, but he also wrote a pseudo-sequel to Jabberwocky called The Hunting of the Snark. So I wanted to do The Hunting of the Snark. He also wrote a lot of poetry, which I've included in Relics of Hyrule. Stolen Waters, for instance, is Lewis Carroll. There's a lot of other stuff he wrote. The Willow Tree is another really good one. What else did he do? He wrote a 2-part novel called Sylvie and Bruno. And it's funny because, like, Sylvie and Bruno, he took, like, 30 years to write it. Like, he spent forever, absolutely insane amount of time writing Sylvie and Bruno. And it's overwritten, like, to say the least. Like, I love Lewis Carroll, but it's overwritten. And it kind of reads like if Jane Austen wrote a fantasy novel. Sylvie and Bruno is about this guy, the narrator. He is, he's narcoleptic, which is really cool. And so every so often he nods off and he goes into the fairy world. And that's where Sylvie and Bruno live. And there's like 2 different plots. The real world plot is his friend, I think Arthur? I think his name is Arthur. His friend Arthur, I need to double check, hang on. I have a tome of the complete works of Lewis Carroll. Yeah, Arthur. Arthur is in love with his cousin, Lady Muriel, which was the style at the time. But Lady Muriel is engaged to some other guy. And so Arthur's just like, oh, woe is me. This is awful. And so the narrator is trying to help Arthur with his lady woes. But there's another subplot in the fairy world where the narrator is helping Sylvie and Bruno to stop the warden from trying to take over fairy world. And the great setup, the romance story actually goes somewhere. But the warden just kind of like stops trying to take over fairy world. He just like disappears at some point, and it's just sort of like you kind of forgot that there was a plot line there. But it's an interesting read. It is very long because it's 2 volumes. It is insanely long. Let's see. Thank you for following Soggy Soup. I need to fix that follow notification because it gets cut off. It starts on page 255 in my complete works of Lewis Carroll, and it goes until page 676. It is, if you combine Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass together, Sylvie and Bruno is still longer by quite a margin. And then The Hunting of the Snark, it also exists. And then there's a collection of poems that he wrote called Phantasmagoria, which was fun. But then one of his greatest works, in my opinion, is Three Sunsets and Other Poems. There's a lot of really cool stuff in that set of poetry. So yeah, he was really, he had a lot. He had a lot. He was not many people know this, but he was the deacon of Oxford Christ Church. He was very religious, and he was also actually kind of like a conservative, social commentator, like a satirist, a political conservative satirist for like the local newspaper and everything. But then he also had this like sort of fantastical side with Alice in Wonderland and stuff. A lot of people, because he's a historical figure, and he wrote Alice in Wonderland, and Alice in Wonderland's kind of trippy, people are like, oh, he was on drugs. But he lived in 1800s England. He was born in 1832 and died in 1898. He finished Sylvie and Bruno like right before he died. And he died because he got like really bad case of pneumonia. And I think he was 66 when he died. Or no, he was 65. He didn't quite make it to 66. His birthday is on the 27th of January. But anyway, my Lewis Carroll floodgates have opened. I'm going to do point blank shot because I seem to be doing that a lot. So he loved asbestos fireplaces. He thought asbestos fireplaces were the next best thing. So that's probably why he died, because he had an asbestos fireplace in his house. He had an asbestos fireplace in his study at Oxford Christ Church, or at Oxford rather, and so he loved that asbestos. So that's probably why he ended up dying of pneumonia. But so people say, oh, he did drugs, and that's how he came up with Alice in Wonderland and all that. But the only drug that he could have done is opium, and the guy didn't even smoke or drink. He didn't even drink. So, like, he probably wasn't doing drugs, because if he didn't smoke and he didn't drink, he wouldn't have been doing opium. And if he was doing opium, opium is a narcotic. It's not a hallucinogen. So he would have been writing things... he would have been writing things like Edgar Allan Poe, not this deep... Like, he was a mathematician. He was a mathematics lecturer at Oxford Christ Church. And so he... like, his work is very logical. He was an expert in logic, so he wouldn't have been writing things nearly as logical as what he wrote if he was on drugs. It's just ridiculous. What is this? I'm not a big fan of this. That is not what I want in my life. That must be like... Because I want to be able to just... I'm so used to the floating it. Not this. I don't want these auto jumps. And yes, I am very much still into... The game just crashed. I tried to open... I clicked on mods, and I was supposed to click on mod configuration. But the game just crashed. Oh, well. But yeah, I'm still huge into Nightwish. I know they're working on a new album, and I am stoked. Huge fan of their last album, Human Nature. Shoemaker is chef's kiss. It is my second favorite Nightwish song, second to Greatest Show on Earth. Very close second to Greatest Show on Earth. If you haven't heard Shoemaker by Nightwish, oh, it's so good. And it also, like, I'm big into classical music. And it's very, like, the way that it's written is very interesting in terms of, like time signatures and key signatures and things like that. And it's about Eugene Shoemaker, who was... And the reason I love it so much... So the reason why I love Shoemaker so much is because it's about science, specifically a scientist named Eugene Shoemaker, and I love Nightwish forever, and the other Greatest Show on Earth, it's from the other song, the other album. God damn. My brain is fried. What is that? Endless Forms Most Beautiful. That was their album that had Greatest Show on Earth on it. Shoemaker was great. But anyway, so Shoemaker. Science and Nightwish combined, and then talking about the moon, which is another thing that I love. I freaking love the moon. In fact, I have a picture right above my desk that is like Earthrise. It is just my jam. So Eugene Shoemaker was a scientist who helped with the Apollo program. He was a crater. He studied craters, and he wasn't able to go into space because he had an illness that prevented him from doing that. Like not a disease, a disorder. I forget what it was called. So he wasn't able to go into space, but he helped with the Apollo program, and he tragically lost his life in Australia in a car accident. And so what they did was they made when they sent a probe to the moon at some point after his death, they put some of his ashes on that probe and landed it in the Shoemaker crater, which is a crater that he discovered. And it's on the south pole of the moon. So basically, some of his remains are on the moon, and there's a plaque on the little canister that holds his remains on the moon, and it's a quote from Romeo and Juliet. And when he shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with the night and pay no worship to the garish sun. And it's just such a beautiful story, and Nightwish does such an amazing job capturing it. And hot dip, the ending of Shoemaker gives me goosebumps every goddamn time. Especially the lyric video, the official lyric video. It ends with this the three celestial bodies lined up, the moon and the earth and the sun, and the earth is setting over the moon, and it just ends with this. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. I did not crash. That was just a weird thing. And it ends with this like just operatic. Oh, it's just so amazing. People shit on Floor Jansen, the current singer of Nightwish. And, just like people who like Pokemon, people think that Generation 1 is the best generation. And so everybody thinks that Tarja, the first singer of Nightwish, is the best singer they've ever had. And everything after Tarja left is crap. And just, like, Nightwish went downhill, and there's nothing good about Nightwish anymore because Tarja is not singing. Floor Jansen is the best. She is. Oh my god. She is so insanely versatile. Tarja was an opera singer. Or she is an opera singer. She's still with us. But she didn't have the versatility that Floor Jansen has. Floor is able to do so much with these songs that Nightwish performs, and it's just, she's a perfect amalgamation, and then some, of Tarja and Annette, who was their second singer after Tarja left. And even Annette was amazing. Like, Nightwish has never not been amazing. But there's one of their songs called Dead Boy's Poem, which I have shamelessly stolen and put the lyrics into Relics of Hyrule. Oh, jeez. I need to redo because the game crashed. Dead Boy's Poem, there's this live recording that she made of Dead Boy's Poem when they were on tour in 2018, and it is miles ahead of the album version of Dead Boy's Poem. First of all, they kind of rearranged the music so it doesn't start, it sort of has a stronger build-up, and just the emotion and what she does with her voice transforms that song. So now, I prefer the live 2018 version of Dead Boy's Poem to the album version, which is insane, because normally the live versions suck of any song. Usually live versions are not as good as the originals, or the album versions. But Dead Boy's Poem, 2018, absolutely incredible. Anyway. Clearly I get very passionate about Nightwish, space, and science, and Alice in Wonderland, Lewis Carroll. Alright, I did archery. Oh, man, I need to find that. Bless the Child. I have a vinyl of Century Child. For the longest time, Everdream was my favorite song. But they kept getting, replaced by other songs that came along that were insanely amazing. But yeah, Everdream is one of my favorites from Century Child. And their rendition of Phantom of the Opera is also chef's kiss. Absolutely incredible. Nightwish has never not been good. Autosave. Why you take so long? I have 16 gigabytes of RAM now. Okay. Okay, there we go. And also, I'm obviously passionate about Relics of Hyrule, or I wouldn't have been doing it for 10 years. Good gravy. I might need to move the chat box because, who cares? You can read it in the chat. You can read it. You can still read the chat. Yeah. Oh, song from... I'm trying to remember Wishman. Oh, hang on. Nightwish collection. Wishmaster. Where did I put my Nightwish collection? Oh, it's right here. It's over here. Wishmaster. Ooh. Keyboard solo. Might be She Is My Sin. I forget how She Is My Sin starts. So that's another good one. Wanderlust was my favorite song for a really long time from Wishmaster. Crownless. Oh, man. That's... Wishmaster is 22 years old, and yet... Masterpiece. Okay, so... I need to look at... where I'm going. Let's see here. Secret Grottos. Reach Secret Grotto. Right, yeah. Nightwish has been around for quite some time. Good art never ages, that's true. What is missing? Yelmar Secret Grotto, Pale Secret Grotto. What are the other Secret Grottos? Got the Reach Secret Grotto, Rorikstead Secret Grotto. I already have Winterhold, Pale, Yalmarch Secret Grotto. I don't think I have that one. I do not. Oh, I do have the Yalmarch Secret Grotto. Rift Secret Grotto. Rift Secret Grotto. That's what I need. Is it? Yeah, Secret Grotto, East Rift. I'm also big into classical music, and classical music has a... Oh, Wanderlust, yeah, Wanderlust is amazing. Classical music has kind of a reputation of being boring, and like... I don't know, there's just this bad reputation for classical music, that it's long, it's boring. But there's a lot of classical music that is not boring.
I can't believe it. I swear.
For instance, Felix Mendelssohn wrote a I think it was a quartet. It's like his quartet number 6. Felix Mendelssohn's quartet number 6. The finale, like it's violins and cellos, but the way that it's written, like if you replace those violins with electric guitars and the cello with like a drum, it would be rock and roll. Like it would be metal. Like it's just the apple does not fall very high from the tree. There's some amazing classical music. Schubert's String Quintet is another great one. There's the second movement just has this like raw emotion that's just I'm using TrueHUD. So TrueHUD. There's SkyUI, which is this. This is SkyUI, and then TrueHUD is what's putting the things like if I take this wine. Oh no, that's not it. If I take a pictograph, that was TrueHUD, and that's showing the stuff appearing. Oh, hello. In my inventory, and then TrueHUD is also what's putting the health above people's heads. Do I have False God? I do. Do I have Lost Sky? I do. Okay. Collecting pictographs is like completing your Pokedex. I should get a snack at some point. Maybe some water. Yeah, like, going back to classical music is often thought of as background music. Like, you play classical music if you want it to be in the background. But, like, Chopin's Funeral March, that is not a background song. That is not a background piece. That's something you actively listen to, because it's just like it. I could go on forever. The Minish Dungeons. Minish Dungeons. But why? Okay. I have most of them, so let's head back to the archive. Let's play the Tune of Currents and head back there. Pop. Yeah, classical music. Yeah, it's a great. It's like a painting. There's just so many layers to it. I will say that contemporary classical music is hit or miss. If you have somebody like Philip Glass, that's really good, and there are some contemporary composers that are good, but there's a lot of contemporary classical music that's just like it's just stupid, and I hate it. That's something that I might need to run a script cleaner about, because I don't have the damaged pictograph. It's supposed to... Oh, there it goes. It fixed. It is fixed. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Yeah. Contemporary classical sometimes makes me mad. Yeah, and like Nightwish and like, having those symphonic sounds that like adds to it. It's just, oh man. Secret Chronicle. Cleric's Dead Secret Grotto. Oh yeah, Reclaimed Shrine. Nothingar Secret Grotto. I actually really like this room. This room turned out surprisingly well. Okay, I think this minor sector... I think the minor sector is complete. I did not implement, and nor will I implement, a system to track which are complete and which aren't, because that's just going to open up a whole can of worms. Because if I add a new secret grotto, like right there, then I have to recheck and re-reward the player. That's not good. And it's just like... Oh. It's just not... The reward for completing the archive is completing the archive. Because it's always going to expand. It just wouldn't be efficient to add some sort of reward. There's no reward for completing the Smithsonian. Not that this is the Smithsonian, but you get the idea. Like, the Toenail Museum in Albuquerque or whatever. Like, yeah, the reward. Yeah, the reward is the relics we made along the way. There's 10. There's 10 secret grottos, one for every hold, including Solstheim. But all of them except the Winterhold Grotto have like expansions to them and connections to other places. Let's go to the Ruin sector and just see what I need there. I have all these Kleenexes all over the place. I have been very busy. I have been so busy. I've been doing so much. And I can't stop. Nor do I want to. The Solstheim one does not go somewhere. I forgot about that. This is not supposed to be on. But I guess it shows off. This art hurt me. Okay, this is the spider house. Oh. That's it. That's all of them. Got all the spider houses. Why you guys do this? This not how it work. Friggin' them. Oh yeah, I could do a white plane, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably put a white plane there. Roxanne's house. Do I have Roxanne's house? I need Roxanne's stuff. Wait, what did it tell me to get? Oh. I thought it had a parenthesis. A parenthesis. Forgotten Cavern. Okay, so I need to get Forgotten Cavern. Freezing Caves is done. And this display connects to another display. Freezing Caves. Beneath the Well. Kakariko Village is all good. Yeah, this section turned out really well. That I might need to move. But I have so much else that I need to do instead of moving a single icicle. And there's more room for more activities. One of these days, I do want new statues, and I keep meaning to, like, commission someone to do them. But, like, the pose would have to be almost identical to this. They would just have to look like the goddesses and not have a picture. Because I don't want to have to move everything and, like, mess everything up. I might have to anyway. Oh yeah, this is the fairy fountain. Alright. A little narrow. This is Determine and Forge. Oh, okay, I need Determine and Forge display. Okay, so now we got our next project, which is Determine and Forge and all the ruins and such. I think someone in the Discord, I think Frozen Third Year, offered to make... I might post in the Relics of Hyrule community section to see if anybody would be willing to take on that project. Alright, let's go to Determine and Forge. Ruin. Other. Forgotten Cavern. Oh, Condelamar is good. Yeah, let's go to Condelamar. Because I don't believe I have... I do not have Condelamar, so... Condelamar. Gotta get Roxanne's cellar and Roxanne's house. And there's also Roxanne's house exterior, which I'll have to see if it works. Oh, that's right. I think she's dead. I think when Winter Moon came in here, she got killed by a bear. Oh, I hear a Dagrin. See if this works. Oh, good. Okay, so that works. Huh. That proximity check works. I'm going to take this screenshot to be the thumbnail because that just looks cool. Alright, so now let's go to Determine and Forge. Crafting area, Determine and Forge. Yeet! Yeah, Althea's dead too. Here's a question. There's a lot of followers in Relics of Hyrule. There's a lot of followers. So, my question is, would anyone be opposed to me... I don't usually remove content, but would anyone be opposed to me removing some of those followers? Like Althea and maybe Alistrina? Yeah, I think I might remove Althea. She doesn't add anything. And I'll probably get rid of Alistrina because she also doesn't add anything. Yeah, no, I'll keep your vampire husband. Well, then... I can remove all the followers, because none of them are voiced. But I want to keep the 3 vampires and Ignatia and Valentine because they actually have, like, stories with them. And I'll keep Helgraf because he has a story. Delectrin has a story, so I want to keep him. Plus, he's, like, the newest one. Oh, sort of? No, Helgraf is newest, but I want to keep... him. Oh, I don't have Palestone Camp. Oh, I do. There was a voice actor who was interested, but I don't know how to make custom voices. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, Ellery is staying. Like, I'm not going to get rid of her, because she has a unique story, and she's interesting. And she's also essential. She can't die, so she's vital. So I really just want to get rid of Alistrina and Althea, especially Althea. Trying to figure out where else. But, I just need to figure out how to make a custom voice, and then I might be able to do stuff with that, but that's not a big priority right now. What the heck is... I know there's one right there. I guess the Minish dungeons are another thing. Got all the islands. Yeah, I'll just have to have like a day where I just sit down and like look up a guide and just do it step by step. Because I also want to give the Silver Centurion custom sounds, and that's through a voice. And I want to give like Valentine like an actual custom lines to say. Alright. I swear to... let's see here. It's got to be a Minish dungeon, so I have to go to... Lost Valley Redobit. Okay, Lost Valley Redobit is right there. Where am I? I'm right here. Oh, I can go to Lost Valley Redobit. Because I think it's Lost Valley Redobit. That's where the last Minish dungeon is. Well, if not, I'm going to explore, which is half the fun of playing Skyrim And it's a main focus of playing Relics of Hyrule. You gotta explore. And it's raining. Water types get extra strength. And thunder has 100% accuracy. Oof. Something else I need to work toward is reforging the tempered sword. Oh, an undiscovered location? Let's do archery. Serpent's Bluff Robot. How's it hanging? And right in the noodle. Forgot that I had magic. Hey. Oh, hello. No. Hold up. I just need to figure out what, okay. Nope. No. No. Here I was thinking I was being fancy, and I was not. I hit the wrong button. I wanted this. Thank you. You need to stop. Oh my gosh, jeez. Oh, nice. I need paper, because I'm taking pictographs all over the place. What can I drop? Clearly, the Locomo Hilt, or Farore's Pearl. I have too many things. I have a lot of, bombs. Storage. Put some bombs in here, because they heavy. Come back when you're richer. Yes. Okay, now what are you supposed to be? Yeah, you're on the level 4. Okay, hello. Yeet! Yeet you into Valhalla. Or wherever you want to go. Take fourth one, no. It is not Relics of Hyrule, but it is a note. No. D. Give me that pictograph back. No! This. I'm gonna put you in here. I don't want the fishing rod. That can go away. I don't need this circlet. No, it's not gonna happen. Nope. Hylian fishing rod, not gonna happen. Fishing, nope. Skyrim already has a fishing mechanic. I'm not adding fish. I'm not gonna do anything of the sort. Hey, how's it hanging? I was considering them, but I just don't see the point. I also wanted to make sure that people were clear that I wasn't interested in fish. So, like, if it ever came up. I need to solve an ancient Dwemer Sudoku in order to open this door. Now that would be a real puzzle. Alright, that was a fun aside. Where the heck was I going? Oh, I was going to Lost Valley Robot. I need to... I've been playing way too much Pokemon Scarlet. I was like, I'm going to hit plus and then glide on Koraidon. Nope. That's not going to happen. Yeah. Paraglider mod also helps me a lot. Oh, hello! Paraglider mod helps me because I can say, well, it's a mod. I'm not doing it because it's already a mod, and I'm not doing it. You can just install that, and you'll be good. Oh, what we got here? Old Hrolden. Old Hrolden. It's just a sword, man.
I work for Aldous. She runs the inn.
Okay. I'm gonna get to Lost Valley Robot and see... it's over there now. Southeast. That'll be my last thing, getting that pictograph of the Minish dungeon, because I have come to the end of my time here in Skyrim. Next week I'll be returning to the. Oh yeah, you better run. I'm surprised he didn't yell at me for looking at him. But he's more concerned with whatever's trying to hunt him down. A crab. Okay, I'll leave you to it. Next week I'll do the roulette again. Weighted based on people's preferences. As voted in the Relics of Hyrule Discord. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there. And watch, I'm going the wrong place. It's not Hagrock. You know what? I think I'm going the wrong way. I think it is actually Hagrock. You can tell I haven't played the game in a long time. Farore's Emerald. Farore's Emerald is Hagrock, or Deepwood. It's Deepwood. It's Deepwood Robot. Oh. Now how the fart do I get up there? Oh, jeez. Roxanne's house. Yeah.
Foos.
Not Foos. Well, my alteration increased. That's good. Alright, so I need to go to Condelamar. Ruin other Condelamar. And then that's how I'll have to get... I'll have to get up there that way. Oh. Why did I think it was Lost Valley? There's too many robots in Skyrim. That's why. Okay. Ooh, deja vu. Hey, there's deja vu. And there's deja vu. Apparently it's pronounced Ridout. A readout is a, it's sort of like, it's basically a castle that's built into the earth. That's basically what a readout is. Or Ridout. Or Redout. Or Redobit. Robot. Incoherent. Garble. Okay. I'm actually very close to Deepwood. Don't die now. You're not on a funky motorcycle dragon. Oh, I see a dragon. Oh. Yeah, oubliettes were like ridiculously, like, those were hideous. So it's like so it's like an earthy fort. An earthen fort. If only I could climb. Miranda does not know rock climb. Oh, there's a path. Where's the fun in that? Uh-oh. My wife sending me texts. You may have heard my thing. She's coming home from work. So I'm gonna end the stream soon because I want to spend time with her because she's my wife. Hag's End. Okay. Oh, bear. It's probably gonna aggro me from way over here. Hello. How are you? I am one with the wind and sky. Oh, shoot, I did it again. Hold on.
Bruce?
There you go. Thank you. Nope, go away. Thank you. We can find the Deepwood Minish dungeon. I should probably check if I have that pictograph. If I do, this was a fool's errand. I should have checked before I came here. I do not, thank God. Okay, so it's right...
I heard something.
It's here. There it is. So that will remain the same with the new Minish Mage's cap. There'll just be some that need it and some that don't. Alright, let's take a pictograph. Deepwood Minish Dungeon. Airhorn. We got it. I like this Minish dungeon. Ooh. That pesto is quite hard to kill. Okay. Actually, wait. Oh yeah. This. Do I... Let me look at my kinstones, because if I have some... I have gold kinstone part A and part B, and white kinstone part A and part B. Gold kinstone, please. Somber Chest and Moldering Ruins. I got bonus kinstones. And this will summon a summonable. So let's do the white. Ooh, I got a Skulltula. This is the Tempered Sword. So if you have a Noble Sword, you can change it into one of these. And then you can turn it into the Golden Sword. Oh, did not realize. Nope. Ah, crap. I hit F1 instead of F4. I was almost there. I almost survived. Great. Okay, well. it auto-saved here, so I'm just going to do the Pictograph box again, and then we'll clear out this Minish dungeon again next time. Maybe I can... Actually, no, I'll redo it really quick. I'm going to use that white kinstone now.
Who's?
Alright, white kinstone... Unless I got it off of something. I did, okay. So I have to kill one of these things for it. Oh, white kinstone, is that what I need? It's just part A, I need part B. That'll kill that. Oh my god. Oh my god. This poison is ridiculous. Green kinstone. Well, now I'm carrying too much to be able to run because of the scissor needle type. Get... Oh, don't put it away. Seriously? Alright, well, I guess I lost that white that would require a lot of retooling of the script. I'd have to look at how the script is set up. Oh! Forgot that was a thing. Reorn these spells. Alright. Might still have that gold kinstone. I do. Okay, so I can use that next time. Gives an incentive to revisit locations. Oh, I did not want to look at it. Drop the wine. Nobody needs wine. I also don't need all these carrots. That's like 5... I don't know. That was like 0.5 right there. Alright. I think that is going to be the end of the stream. Let's see if this guy... Nope. Alright. So we'll stop here for now. I'm going to save... I swear to Reggie, if this area location name has been lowercase this whole time, Gotta wait for it to finish saving. And then I can check whether... No, it is capitalized. Alright, I don't know what I was talking about. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.